Hello everyone and welcome to Minecraft. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make a 3x3 piston door. So normal piston doors on YouTube are not flush with the ground you're walking on. So this is a solid block ground here and you can't even tell there's a piston door here. There is one horizontal piston door design that actually uses half slabs and then it's seamless, but I do not want to use half slabs. I would like the door to be smooth like this. So there wasn't any that I could find, so I came up with my own. The only issue is if this bothers you, you can see pistons, you can see redstone and repeaters. You won't be able to see out because I'd assume this hole would be underground, so you won't see out into there, but you will see this, this stuff kind of here. But if that doesn't bother you, then this is a perfect hole. Really, the goal here is for it to be secret and not so you can see it. So in order for it to be secret, you want it to be flush. I don't want it to go down a block because there are some that look really nice seamless, but you have to bring them down one block. So instead of being nice like this, it kind of gives it away in my opinion. Same thing if you have half slabs, it kind of gives it away. So, all right, let's get started with the build here. I'm going to do kind of a step-by-step, and then at the end, I'll finish it up manually just to save some time. So you want to start with, here's your 3x3. This is where the door is going to be. So line the right and left side, so you're going to be entering this like this. Line the left and the right sides with pistons. These are going to pull away these corner blocks right here. And then this piston right here is going to pull away this block. That leaves you with the middle block and the front block to pull back still. So what you're going to have to do to pull the middle block out, you need another piston right here. And then to pull this front block down, you need another piston right here. So the reason that there's spaces between all these pistons is because the initial state is going to be on, and these pistons will be extended. So I left room so that when they do extend, they'll be able to pull the block back down. The reason to have this pulled down is because, like I said, I want it seamless. And if it's seamless, if you had a piston like this on top, you would have like a piston here, and then because your walkway is going to be right here. And you don't want a piston, it won't be up like this, but it would be sideways. You don't want a piston where you're going to walk, because then everyone's going to know that you have a hidden door right here. Okay? So after you get this, these are the double piston extenders that you need to pull this middle block. When it comes down, you need to pull this section out of the way. So that's what these pistons are going to be for. It's going to be pulling that out. Okay? So hopefully that isn't too much stuff in one step. I'll just circle around here. All right, and we'll move to the next step. So I'm laying the groundwork here for the wiring, as you can see. So just copy this. You're going to need a 2x3 pad right here. So the objective here is there's going to be repeaters and redstone right here, which will power both this top row and this bottom row. Okay, and then we need to put a block next to the middle piston because we need to power this middle piston, and we can do that by sending power into this block. Same thing goes with this piston that I had in the middle. It needs power, so we'll send power into this block and it'll power that. So we have two extra pistons also in this step. We have these two right here. The purpose of these two is to take this power block away. So once this middle piston retracts the middle block and gets pulled out, we still have this block right here. This is going to get in the way in the 3x3 hole. So we need to get rid of it. And to get rid of it, we pull it this way. So a double piston extender again to pull it out. And then the same thing goes over here. This block will send power to that. Once this piston pulls this first block down, this block needs to be pulled out of the way. and that's what this one piston is for. You only need one because it's on a corner, and you don't have to pull it out. This one is in the middle, so you have to pull it twice, otherwise it's still going to be in the way. So that is this section. All right, the next section we're still going to continue with the wiring framework here. So as you can see now, I've added power to, let's see, did we have it over here? We did have the power over here. So we have power going up. This is where we're going to run power to these top pistons here. We have a little area here to run power to this grouping of pistons, and then it comes back up. Whoops. All right, it comes back up to this row of pistons, and then finally to the last one. Okay, and then we have a little area down here because we need to send power into this block to power this one. All right, and finally to the last step here, I placed all the repeaters so you can see what's going on here. So the double piston extender, you have a repeater with a 2-tick delay and a 4-tick delay. You have another repeater here with a 1-tick delay. A repeater here, this is sending power to the middle block. Sorry, I said 1-tick, this is a 2-tick delay. This is a 1-tick delay. And then this is actually the same setup over here, just reversed. So you have a repeater in the back with a 2-tick delay and a 4-tick delay right there. Oh, sun's going down. Let's see here. Time set 0. I love the 1.3 patch. And we have another repeater here set to 4 ticks. And then we have the repeater here set just 1-tick delay. Another repeater for this group of pistons set to a 2-tick delay. Okay, another repeater here set to a 1-tick delay. This is going to send power to this block, which will power that. And then we have a repeater up here with a 1-tick delay. So most of the repeaters in this that have a 1-tick delay are just to extend power. So this is just to extend the power. It's not needed for timing or anything. Same with this one, is really just used to send power into this block. And I'll show you why in a little bit. All right, and then this is a T flip-flop for those of you who have not seen one. It's pretty easy to build. This is going to be our signal that switches because we're going to have a pressure plate that will trigger this. So in order to do the pressure plate thing, we need to have a T flip-flop. And we will actually have to reverse the signal. So this is the manual part that we're going to do together. All right, so really on all these open spots, all you need to do is run redstone. So let's do that. Let's run some redstone. You will not run redstone to this. This block will be, whoops, this block is already getting power from this repeater. So we send power here, here, and here, okay. And then we continue. This is going to stay open. This will be our torch that sends power to the whole system. So we are going to carry the redstone up here. There we go. And then redstone's going to come across here to power all of this. And up again, down, and around. Once again, we will not be putting redstone on this block because it's being powered by that repeater. Okay, let's drag it around. Yeah, there we go. So I know you can actually power this piston by putting a block right here and then powering. The problem is that block, when you send power to this block, it interferes when these pistons are retracted. So you can't put a block there. Otherwise, it's going to mess up this system. All right, so it looks like we got it wired. Let's add the power, and we will see every single one of these pistons extend to their regular position. There we go. So as you can see, they're all extended now. So this is what it'll look like when you walk up to it. Well, you won't see this, but this is its normal state, you could say. Now, this T flip-flop, what you're going to have here is, so we'll just do a mock. So let's say your walkway will be right here. Actually, I want the pressure plate to be right in the middle. When you step on this, you can see how it switches the power. That's exactly what we want. We don't want it to pulse, we want it to switch. If you would like it to pulse, I actually haven't tested it, but you could just remove this T flip-flop and then it'll be an on-off pulse. Okay, so what we want to do now is, whoops, we need to send this signal to the system. So this is the off position, and we're gonna put a redstone right there. And we don't want this, if we send power into this repeater, it'll turn off this torch, which will open the door. So we don't want that. We want to invert it. So we're gonna do that, and then run redstone to there. There we go, and we have a working piston door. Let's test it out. Oops. There you go. So as you can see, that's about it for this door. It's nice and hidden. So what you're going to want to do then is you'll obviously extend whatever walkway you have. You will extend it out. You can move this pressure plate forward if you want. So if I want it right here, let's see how I do this. I will just place it. Okay, so you can't have it this close. So that's the limit. If you put a redstone right here, it'll actually connect to there. I'm sure there's ways around it if you want to mess with it, but so you can move it forward one more if you would like to here, and then just put redstone right there. Same thing. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so the same effect. Alright, and I think that's going to do it for this tutorial. Hopefully you're building this in a cave of some sort, so when you're done, you won't see all the wiring. It'll just look like this, nice and smooth. And as I said before, if you don't care about, you can see this stuff in here, this will work perfectly for you. So I encourage you to actually build this and improve it if you can. If you can improve it by removing these holes, I could not. I am no redstone expert though. So yeah, just do a video reply or video response, whatever they're called, and if you have a more compact version. So thanks for watching, and until next time, take it easy.